Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, this feels so weird vlogging again. I haven't vlogged in literally nearly 4 months. Yeah, I think my last vlog was June or July. Crazy. I used to vlog every single day, nearly every single day, 3 or 4 times a week. And then when I came to China I just stopped all of a sudden. But basically I want to make this video as a restart in my channel kind of video, and yeah, just explaining why I suddenly disappeared all of a sudden. And yeah, I'm ready to come back and make some new videos for you guys. So yeah, let's get this video started. So basically I stopped doing videos due to being busy, and I think it was a bit much for me to come straight into my new life in China and start a completely new job which has a lot of new responsibilities. And because it's a completely new experience for me, it's very enticing on my mental health and my physical health. And not that I was unhealthy or unhappy in any kind of way, but it's just a lot to deal with, adjusting to a new routine, and just everything in my life is just flipped upside down. And I think producing YouTube videos takes a lot of thought as well. It takes some extent of planning to make YouTube videos, and you have to have time to sit down and make the video and to edit it as well and to upload. And if I make videos, I don't want to kind of make them half-heartedly and make them shit and be like, okay, I'm just gonna throw this video out there because I have to. So I decided to take a break from YouTube for a while, because I wasn't, the past few couple of videos, I wasn't putting all of my effort into it, my heart wasn't in it. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take a break. And I thought, oh, I'd take a break for a couple of weeks or a month, but I just felt like I needed longer than that. And now I feel like I'm ready to finally start making the videos again. So yeah, I just needed a period to adapt to my life and get a stable point in my China life. And yeah, I think I found it. So yeah, quite a lot has happened since I've last spoken to you. I think my last video was me showing you the Forbidden City or something. And I feel so bad because I've been to so many more amazing places in Beijing since that time. I've been to the Great Wall of China, I've been to Hong Kong, I've been to, where else? The Olympic Stadium, so many great places, which I'm going to have to go back and revisit because I really want to make vlogs on all of those places because they are amazing, must-sees if you go to Beijing. So yeah, the first big change that has happened since I last spoke to you is I have moved house. I was previously living in an apartment that was organised by my school. If this is my first video that you're watching, basically I came to China as an English teacher in April, and I came with an agency. The agency assigned me to the school, and the school said that they would provide housing for me. But what I didn't know is that the housing was basically for all of the teachers in the school. Well, school, it's a training centre. It was a training centre, I don't work there anymore. But whenever I first moved in, there was 3 of us in the apartment. The apartment was quite small. It had 1, 2, 4 rooms, which is okay. There was 3 of us living there. It was great the first 2 weeks, and then gradually more and more people kept on moving in, and by the end of it, just before I left, there was 9 of us living in a 4-bedroom apartment, absolutely tiny. And it just got too much because too many people, there's 1 bathroom, we all have to go to work, get up and go to work at the same time, and we all get in from work around the same time. It's ridiculous when people want to have a shower in the evenings and relax and go to sleep. It's just an absolute nightmare when you want to get up in the mornings and have a shower. It's always a battle for the bathroom, it's always stressful. It was just stressful living in that apartment. And yeah, so I moved, and I still had that job. I kept the job, but I was like, okay, listen guys, I'm gonna move out. I was the only foreign teacher because I was the only foreign teacher in that whole training centre. So I was the only foreign teacher in the apartment with a lot of Chinese people, and The apartment was very messy. I'm not saying it's because Chinese people are messy. Like, obviously if you're living with 9 people, it's not going to be the cleanest place. If everyone leaves a little bit of clutter, that's going to add up more easily with a lot of people. But yeah, so I decided to go out and find my own place. I was looking to move into a single apartment, but they just were out of my budget at the time I was looking. I think it was an expensive time. So I found this place that I'm currently living in, and I share with one person, so that's good. It's a big apartment. It's actually quite a nice apartment, and there's only the 2 of us, which is nice. So it's very spacious and quiet. I have my own space, and my bedroom is very big. I love this bedroom. I think this is my favourite bedroom that I've ever had in my life. It's so big, and I have a balcony, which is just behind you guys. I'll probably do a house tour in one of my next videos. But yeah, moved house, still had the job. The only annoying thing about moving house is that I had to like travel on the subway to the job instead of walk there. But you know, I was willing to make that sacrifice to live comfortably. And obviously I took Aurora with me. Aurora is my kitten. I adopted her. Yeah, I adopted her in May. And yeah, that was another reason why I wanted to move as well, because I adopted Aurora and I just didn't feel like it was clean and safe for her to live in that apartment, and I wanted more space for her, a little more space for both of us, and just more comfortable. Because yes, I'm like an English teacher and I'm living in a different country, but I still want to have like a good, I still want to be comfortable living. You know, I don't want to feel like, oh, it's okay, I'm only living here temporarily, I can just live anywhere, it doesn't matter. Like, I still want to be comfortable and enjoy where I live. Like, to me, having my own space and having somewhere nice and somewhere that I can call home and I can feel at home is important to me, so that's why I had to move. So yes. So I continued working there for another month, I think. 3 weeks maybe to 4 weeks I continued working at that job, but then suddenly it was really unexpected. All of a sudden my contract was dropped. Now it wasn't to do with me, it was between my agency and the school. They had a disagreement about money, about how much the agency should be paid, and the school didn't want to pay that much, so they had to drop me. They can't afford a foreign teacher for so much money, so yeah, that was the end of that job. But very luckily I landed a job very quickly. A couple of days later my agency got me an interview for another job, which they offered me that day after I did a demo class, and I absolutely love the job that I have right now. It's a kindergarten, so the training centre that I first worked in was with kids aged from 4 to 12 years old. And to be honest, that job, I enjoyed it because it was a new experience, but I think I'm way better suited to the kindergarten. The training centre wasn't very nice in the sense that I didn't have my own class. I was the only foreign teacher, so I was being passed from class to class to class, so I never really got to build up a proper relationship or bond with the kids that I really wanted, that like you want as a teacher, as just kind of the path, you go to this class at this time, go to blah blah blah, and then the Chinese teachers were like the lead teachers in each class, which was a bit weird for me because I didn't expect it, and looking back it's still a bit weird, but I don't know, it was a good experience. I learnt a lot from my few months in the training centre, so I'm grateful and I wouldn't change it. But it was time to move on, and things happen for a reason. I found an even better job, or my agency found me an even better job, and I absolutely love it. It's in a kindergarten and it's the most beautiful kindergarten I have ever seen. It's amazing. It has a slide that goes from the roof to the playground. It has a ballet studio. It has indoor play area. It's amazing. I'll have to show you some pictures or see if I can like take some footage of it sometime, but it's like nothing that you've ever seen before. It's so fancy for 0 to 6-year-old kids. It's just amazing. I don't know how to explain it. I was blown away when I saw it because it's a brand new campus. When I first moved to this job, I was in one campus, the old campus, but they told me, okay, when like in a couple of months you will move and teach in the new campus. So I was like, okay, cool. And yeah, it's just like being finalised, the little finishing touches are being put now. Because it's Beijing, like the campus has to go through air quality control, which is very important. Chinese parents are very, very, very particular about the air quality and like the health aspect of a kindergarten. So like the air has to be like just perfect for when the kids come in. So the past week I've actually been working at home because they closed the kindergarten to like do some air quality stuffs. The reason why I'm saying like stuffs is because I really don't have a clue. I'm not going to pretend I know what they're doing. They're doing some stuff to improve the air quality, like closing all the doors and windows, and they have to keep it that way. Like no, don't open any door or window for like something like 3 days in a row or something. Then they test the air quality and hopefully it's okay. So in 2 days, today is the 13th, tomorrow I go to work and do the finishing touches for the classroom, and on Friday, hello, and Friday, this is Aurora, and Friday the kids will start the kindergarten, first day of class. I'm so excited to have my own little class, and I'll tell you more about that. Maybe on Friday I'll tell you what my first day of kindergarten was like, because it's September, so it's like the brand new school year as well. This is Aurora. Maybe you saw her in one of my other vlogs, but she's got so much bigger now. She's still a little kitty, but you're so cute. Say hello, Aurora. She's my baby. Oh, and my housemate also has a cat. So we have 2 cats right now. Aurora, who is 6 months old. Yes, she's 6 months old. And the other cat is 7 years old. So yeah, it was a bit hard to introduce them with the big age difference, but they finally accept each other's presence now. And yeah. And the other big thing that has happened recently is I've also just not adopted, but I've taken in a little dog. Yeah. Basically the story is I was walking back to work after lunchtime one day like 2 weeks ago, and at the side of the road, shh, can you be quiet? Let me tell my story. At the side of the road I saw this little puppy, and she was like covered in like mud and stuff, and it was a really, really hot day. If you know Beijing right now, it is absolutely scorching, it's so hot. She was in the sun, not in the shade, and I was like, why is this little puppy lying in a heap in the sun? Like she's gonna like overheat and die. So I went to see if she was okay, and I don't know, I could just see in her eyes, she looked like she was in pain. She looked so unhappy. She just really did not look good. So I picked her up and I realised that she couldn't walk for herself. I wasn't sure if it was because she was so hot, if she was dehydrated or what had gone on, but I knew that she just wasn't in a good position. So I carried her to work and got her a drink, and then I said to my work, listen, like I'm gonna have to go. There was no kids in that day, we were just like prepping the classroom and stuff. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna have to go and take this dog to the vets because like she's really not doing good, and if I don't get her there now, then I'm just worried that, you know, she's not gonna make it or something. So I took her to the vets, did some x-rays, did some tests, found out she has some infections, and she has 2 broken legs, both on the left side. So basically my life the past couple of weeks has been going back and forth to the vets. I've been giving her injections at home myself and administering a lot of medication to her at home, and taking her back and forth to the vets for checkups. She's been very poorly, but now she is actually a lot healthier, and I took her to the vets today, and the vet said all of her infections have gone, her CRP is really good and her temperature is good, so internally she is a-okay. But the only thing is her back leg is healing really nicely, because when they're puppies, if their bones break, they can fuse really quickly, because puppies, like obviously they're in that rapid growth period, their bones can fuse back together, but her front leg is like really awkwardly broken, it's broken at the joint. So I'm not sure if she's going to need surgery or not. Originally the vet told me she would definitely need surgery, and it's going to cost like 6,000 to 10,000 RMB, which is like over 600 to £10,000. No, not 10,000 to £1,000. No, yeah, 600 to £1,000. So what I've been doing the past like couple of weeks as well is raising money for her surgery, and I've got like 4,000 RMB now. I went to the vets today, and he was really surprised that her back leg had healed so well, and her front leg is the same. So he said to wait another month and take her back, and then he will check the leg again to see if we should still do surgery or if it will heal by itself. But I think the most likely thing is that she's going to need surgery, because he said that it's very unlikely that it will heal back in the right place because it's broken at the joint. So yeah, that's been my life so far. I'm busy, busy, busy. And I've got my work from 8 AM to 5 PM, and then I'm running to the vets every now and again as well to look after Isabella. And I've also got extra English classes in the evenings. So yeah, I'm very busy. People always ask me why I'm always busy and why I work a lot, but I just like it. I'm just that kind of person. I don't like to be bored. I'd much rather have everything going on. I'd much rather have my schedule like this, and I don't know, I just feel like I'm working and feel like I'm living my life. Because you know, I'm 21, I'm at like my prime age for like doing things, getting out there and like making something for myself in life and like creating my life and making money. So I'm in a great position for that right now, in a great position to do what I want. I'm in a great position to be who I want to be, to travel, to make friends, to work, to earn all the money. And Beijing is an absolutely amazing place. If you're an English teacher, it's so easy to get work. It's so easy to get a full-time job, a part-time job, extra lessons. So I thought I'd make the most of it. And you're just sitting on my lap, aren't you? You're just sitting on my lap. Isabella is in the balcony right now, sleeping, so I'll show you her later. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick update video. I'm still loving Beijing. I'm loving Beijing more now. After I've been here for nearly 6 months, I'm loving Beijing even more than the beginning, and I'm loving teaching. And yeah, I just want to let you know that the videos are restarting now, so get ready for more videos about life in China and life as an English teacher. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Say bye bye. No.